Welcome to LinguaWire English A2. Today, we have two stories: migration pressure in Spain and wildfires in France with old war shells. To help you follow, transcripts and vocabulary are at LinguaWire.com. Spain, the EU, and the Ceuta migrant crisis. Now we go to Mia, our LinguaWire correspondent for Society.
The European Union praised Spain for its quick response in Ceuta.
That sounds like a big change in tone.
Yes, some EU countries worried, but Tuesday's meeting made the mood more supportive.
So what happened on the ground in Ceuta?
Spain says around 72,000 migrants crossed into Ceuta on 30 and 31st July. That is an enormous number for such a small place.
And most of them are out again now?
Spain says about 70,000 have since been returned to Morocco. So the first wave was pushed back very fast.
I am also seeing reports of deaths. What do we know?
Spain says at least 75 people died on the Spanish side of the border. Moroccan officials reported 11 deaths on their side.
That is a very serious human cost.
It is, and it is part of why the meeting was tense at first.
What were other EU countries saying before the meeting?
Italy called the Ceuta images shocking, and it suspended Schengen with Spain. That move matters most for flights because Spain and Italy have no land border.
So in practice, that means more checks for passengers.
Yes, that is the main effect for now.
And after the meeting, did the EU back Spain?
Yes, Ireland's Justice Minister chaired the meeting and said the EU stood with Spain. He also said migration needed a united European response.
So the story is not only about border control, it is also about how EU countries work together.
Exactly. The crisis showed both the pressure on Spain and the disagreement inside Europe.
What may happen next?
More talks are likely because some countries want stronger action and others want more support for Spain.
Old war shells found after fires in France. Now we go to Noah, our LinguaWire correspondent for news.
Wildfires in southern France exposed old shells and munitions in Le Porge.
A cache means a hidden store, right?
Yes, local authorities say they found about 400 historic shells and munitions. These were buried in the ground, and the fire seems to have uncovered them.
That is a strange and dangerous mix. Fire above, explosives below.
Exactly. During the fire, people heard many blasts. At first, some thought they were gas cylinders exploding.
But now officials think it may have been old war material.
Yes, a fire commander said the heat may have set off World War II explosives. The mayor also said it sounded like war.
How many explosions are we talking about?
The mayor said more than 100 explosions were heard on the second night. He described shells moving to the right, to the left, and one went through a house.
That is frightening. Were homes badly damaged?
Yes, more than 180 houses in the area were destroyed by the wildfire. A mother and son checked their home's remains after it burned.
What is the situation now for residents?
Demining teams have been working there, and most residents have now returned home. Some places are still closed, including the ocean, a campsite, and part of the village.
So the fire is going down, but the danger is not fully gone.
That's right. The area still needs careful checks because old shells can stay dangerous for years.
And these shells were from both sides in World War II?
Yes, French media said the weapons were German and French, including mortar and anti-tank shells.
What a reminder that old war damage can stay hidden for decades.
Yes, and a wildfire can quickly bring that hidden risk into the open.
First, 3 words from the second story. The shell, a hard outer case, or an old explosive piece. In the story, it meant one of the old war explosives found in the ground. Example, we found a shell near the old road. The blaze, a big fire. In the story, it meant the wildfire that burned in southern France. Example, the blaze spread across the hill very fast. The access, the way to go into a place. In the story, it meant the places people could no longer enter safely. Example, access to the beach is closed today. Now the grammar point, be going to. We use be going to for a future plan or result. We can already see Spain is going to return many migrants to Morocco. More talks are going to happen after the meeting. Repeat after me is going to. LinguaWire isn't only a podcast. Every day, the lead story becomes a personal language lesson in your classroom. Each lesson covers reading, vocabulary, grammar, writing, and listening, all built from today's real news story. Start today on LinguaWire.com.